You know, am I lined up straight?
Yes.
Yeah, that's good.
I love it.
Yeah?
Yeah. I trade my nails for flowers.
Really?
You're just secretly recording us everywhere.
I didn't know that.
We
Now
have Facebook Live over there, and where's the hidden camera?
Where's the consent form, right? What's up, guys? Welcome back. Episode 29 of the Grand App Show. I'm your host, Chris Ake, with a very special guest today, Elizabeth.
Hi.
With Posh Petals. Jamie, can you put a logo right here? Yeah? Maybe with like a ding or something like that?
Yes.
So welcome. Do you want to introduce yourself to everybody?
Hi, I'm Elizabeth with Posh Petals.
As we do Instagram Live. Yeah, give a little background about how you got into it. What I do want to talk about is why did you start?
I started because I loved it.
Yeah, running a business or just?
Doing flowers.
Yeah?
It's fine. I started designing flowers just because I enjoyed it.
Okay.
Did it on the side for people here and there, and then it just kind of blew up.
As you were working somewhere else?
Yeah, as I was working somewhere else, full time.
Where were you working?
Universal Forest Products.
Oh,
yes.
actually one of our clients.
Really? Awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, great company. Good people.
That's really cool. So you did that. So when you started, did you envision yourself ever being an entrepreneur, or you just liked it so much you're like, you know what, I'm just gonna quit and just start my own business?
Yep, exactly. But I worked there, so I've had my business for 10 years, and I worked.
This is your 10th year anniversary?
Yes.
Congrats.
Thank you.
That's a huge feat.
Yes, and I worked at Universal for 10 years, so it overlapped a bit because I just left there 3 years ago.
Okay.
So there were times where I was working 80 to 100 hours a week.
Oh, so you had, for 7 years?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, and then, it was less, and then it got more as business grew.
Yeah.
And then I had my first child and was working those hours, and that didn't quite work out. So I decided to get a retail space and quit my full-time job and just do this all the time.
Was it scary?
Yes. But you gotta do it. You gotta do what you love.
Yep.
That's what I think. It's scary, but it'd be scarier working.
To not do it.
Yes, yes.
Right.
Yes.
I was talking to a girl today, and she actually is a realtor, but she's starting her own business too, and she's still doing like her own business as real estate. But we were talking about like taking that commitment and that jump, and she said, you know, she's still in that phase kind of where she's kind of like scared. You know what I'm saying when you're doing it? Because I mean, you're on year 3 of doing this full time.
Yeah. Yep.
Right. So she was like on year 2, but like I remember my first year and a half, I was a waiter like as I was trying to get going, and it was terrifying because once I made that commitment to do full time, it was like, like this is all on me, right?
Yes. Yeah.
And you feel like you could just fall at any time.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you could.
Right.
Yes. And as you know, when you grow really fast, it's just as scary because like you have 10, 15 employees to support and a lease to pay and,
overhead
people
expenses,
depending on you.
taxes, the government.
Oh God, yes.
Everybody watching who runs a business knows. Actually, everybody knows, right? We all gotta pay taxes. So that's so we are, if nobody knows, full marketing company. So, and I know you do awesome with marketing, right?
Yeah.
What are some of the best tips that you found for marketing your business? And maybe where are you marketing? What channels are you on?
So we market on social media, of course, you have to. We do...
What's your tag? We'll put it right here.
At Posh Petals GR is our Instagram. We're Posh Petals on Facebook. When I started the business 10 years ago, there were no other Posh Petals, and now there are several other in several states, not franchises, just kind of like name stealers.
Yeah.
But we do, and then we do Pinterest, of course, because we're in the wedding industry, and all brides are on Pinterest, and grooms, and moms. So yeah, we Pinterest, and
What's been your best?
Instagram.
Instagram?
Yep.
That's what Nicole's using.
Instagram has definitely been our best.
Yeah. What are Instagram strategies that you can give?
We post consistently. I'm trying to incorporate more people in our posts because people love people. And people like things to be personal. So yeah, we're definitely working on. I looked at our Instagram the other day and I was like, gosh, there are a lot of flowers on here, and they're all pretty flowers, but I'm not seeing a lot of people here.
Yeah.
So we're working on bringing more people into our posts.
Yeah.
So people can relate.
What is it? I was curious. I had this conversation earlier. So my strategy for Grand Apps, by the way, probably like 4 years ago, I was actually kind of scared to post like behind the scenes kind of thing. Like, like I was embarrassed.
Yeah.
Right? Because I was like, oh, like we're not a big company.
It's
and
not
like
perfect.
Yeah, it's like we're not there. So like I'd go like get Shutterstock images and like post them like, you know, businessman, businesswoman sitting there.
Sure.
Right? And I would do that. And like I wish I would have like documented way sooner to kind of share our story. Because that I feel like that would have been way more compelling to kind of tell my story. Like you said, like the people thing.
It is.
And we just didn't do that.
Yeah, and one of the things that I really enforce with my staff is to only use our own stuff on our page. Like, don't pull any images from elsewhere, just because it's, if people are scrolling through our feed and they think, oh, that's really pretty, and then they click on it and then they see they didn't do that. Oh, well, which ones did they do? You know what I mean? You want to make it so people can see what you're doing.
It's like
and people appreciate a struggle story sometimes.
100%. Yeah, 100%. That's why I tell everybody, like post content consistently, like you're saying, but like have it geared around your story and your voice, right? And then also don't compare.
Don't compare. No.
Right? That's so it's easy to get into that trap and then compare like 100%.
Yes.
So you know, I'm curious too. I ask a lot of people this. What's something you wish you'd have known starting out to tell yourself 10 years ago?
Oh, good Lord. 10 years ago was a long time.
All right. 3 years ago.
3 years ago.
When you jumped in full time.
Can you edit this part out? The thinking?
Maybe not. No.
We'll
just fast forward.
I'm just teasing. Fast forward.
No editing.
Can you make that little noise?
You could.
I probably would have just advice. I think to just like take it all in, because I think sometimes you move too fast. You're growing really fast, and you don't take time to just like take a deep breath and think, oh my God, this is awesome. You know? Because I think that especially that first year, 3 years ago when I got the retail space, I had a new baby, I had just left my job, I had hired like 5 employees right away, and there's so much going on that I don't know that I took time to just go, wow, like this is really cool that I'm doing this. And
what is like your balance? Do you have a good balance?
I have a good balance now.
You do? Now, yeah. I was gonna say, like 2 years ago, like I was just like, go, and like I think about it, I'm like, maybe I should take like a day off, like a Saturday, and kind of enjoy it. But
yeah, I take usually Mondays, but thanks to this guy, I'm working on a Monday. Normally take Mondays off because I tend to work Saturdays. And so Mondays I take off and my kids aren't in daycare on Mondays, and I just hang out with them. So Sundays are usually family day with my husband and the boys. And then on Mondays, it's just me and the boys, which is usually pretty nice. And so, all right, she's busy, right? And we just like understood all that. And she's competing for a bodybuilding competition. What's the actual title? Because I know there's a lot of different categories. The actual title is figure.
Oh, you're doing figure?
Yes.
Nice.
Bodybuilding.
Let's see what you. Oh, that's bigger than mine. That's why I wear long sleeves on the show. So we're not getting shown up over here, right?
Right.
So how's that been like? Because number one, like I'm huge in fitness, right? And I try to go as much as I can. So. There's a lot of people, and they say, "Oh, I'm running my business, and I'm an entrepreneur, so I can't work out. I don't have time for that."
True.
And I know we've had conversations about that. We were like, "I'm working out super early, late, whenever you could."
Whenever I can. I'm not as good at working out late, and I know I'm not as good at working out late. Morning.
Morning.
5:30.
I can't work out heavy in the morning.
Oh, really?
How do you do it?
Pre-workout.
Yeah. What's your favorite?
EvoGen.
Yeah, I haven't tried it. I'm on C4 watermelon. So.
I like C4. I switched to EvoGen because sometimes the C4 was too. I got too excited.
Oh yeah.
So the EvoGen, they have like a stimulant-free.
Oh really?
Workout, which just like helps you focus, and I do get a good pump out of it. But then I take a mid-work, like something during my workout.
Oh
too.
yeah.
Another
like
EvoGen supplement. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, so
I'll fill you in.
No absolutely. No excuses, right? You can do it. 100%.
I have kids.
Yeah. How many kids?
2.
Two
a
kids.
3-year-old and
business,
a 2-year-old.
And you have a dog.
2.
Oh.
2 bunnies, 4 fish, couple snails,
a
Pac-Man frog, and now a hamster.
Jamie's like, how does she do that? That's how you have a zoo.
Yeah, we do have a zoo.
No, that's fantastic. No, but I hear a lot of people, like I always talk to them, because I tell them like my schedule. I'm like, I'm doing this business, like, you know, I'm managing great apps. I'm going to the gym, and they're like, why are you doing that? I'm like, to me, it's a priority. Like, I have to do that, right? So it's what you prioritize.
Yeah, exactly. I know going to the gym in the morning gets me energy. checks it off my list. I know that I'm healthy. I know that I can be active with my kids and play around and run 1,000,000 miles a minute because my kids are boys.
Yep.
So they're hyper. Yeah, and it just keeps me going. Plus, my husband's 9 years younger. I gotta keep up.
Oh yeah. Shout out to the husband watching.
Woo!
He's there, and you can flex on camera.
Yeah.
Gives you the confidence for that.
Right. Exactly.
No, but does it help though? Like I feel like just like that mind-body connection, like being an entrepreneur, right? Because you're working long hours. Like you're working 60, 70, sometimes 80 hours a week, right? So to have that mind-body connection to be healthy, right?
Yes.
You would say that helps?
Oh, definitely.
Have you always been doing that?
I've worked out, like I was thinking about how long I've been working out. It's been like 20 years. I know that makes me sound really old. But
no, she's been working out since she's 2.
No, in college.
Yeah.
In college I did my first competition.
Oh really?
And that was,
I didn't know you competed before.
yeah. I've done two or three other shows, but they've been so spaced out. Like I did actually a bodybuilding show when I was in college, but I was a little bit too small to do that. And then like 3 years later, I did another one, and then before I had my first child, I did another one. So this time though, I'm really excited.
Yeah. Well, we'll come watch. We'll do like we'll have Jamie do a Instagram story from Grand Apps.
Yay, Jamie.
Do like a follow up to see where she's at. When is the show?
November 4th.
Oh yeah, we'll do a follow up November 4th. That'll be perfect.
Cool.
Yeah, absolutely. So what's one practical piece of advice you could give other aspiring entrepreneurs out there? Because I know you got to get your kids soon, so kind of wrap it up. But
I think you just have to go for it. Really. Yeah, don't be scared. It's scary, but you can't be scared. You just have to like put your all into it and dive in and just 100% full force do it.
That was my biggest thing too. Is like when I started seeing like more success with Grand Apps was when I went a little more into it.
Yeah.
Like just anything in your career though, you know, like not even running a business, but like what you put in, you're gonna get out. And like that's super cliche, but every
It's
single
so true.
business owner, yeah, it's true, right? Every single business owner, like whether it's a business owner, whether it's somebody working up in their career, whatever you put. I mean, like think about like even if you didn't own a business, like I think about like Brandon, right? Like he's working in Grand Apps, but like he put in so much effort, right, to get to where he is, and like he's there. Like he had that entrepreneurial spark within him, but I mean, he didn't want to run the business, but it's like I'm gonna help you guys like build a team and like dominate.
And that's what you need too. My staff is the same way.
Yeah.
They will
Yeah.
they just put their heart and soul into everything that they do. And like having that great support staff is
How do you build that? How do you kind of trial and error to find the right people? Is it something you're doing?
I think I
Get a
got
little
lucky.
lucky? Yeah.
I do. Like all the girls that work for me came in, or most of them.
Oh, the
came
girls.
In.
There's no guys?
I have one.
Okay, all right.
Intern.
All interns.
But yeah, they all most of them came in and said, "Hey, we want to be florists. We want to work in events. We want to learn from you. I'm passionate about it." And I just kind of, if I got a good vibe from them, I was like, "Sweet, come on, let's go."
That's the
No
same thing.
interview. Yeah.
We got lucky with the girl behind the camera. Yeah, I think that is. I mean, there's been so many times where I've like heard like people say, "Well, how do you interview?" Like what? I mean, Jamie could say like the interview that we had was probably not as conventional that you had.
Oh, not even close.
Not even close. It's different. Like that's what I feel like. Just have a conversation, talk to people, kind of see what their goals are, see if it matches up, and then get that gut feeling right to see if like that's the good fit.
Yes.
I mean, you're not always gonna be right. Like
There have been, of course.
People sell you, they get in,
Yeah.
it's something totally different, but so just trust your gut, right? And then don't do it as conventional, maybe a little non-conventional.
Yeah, because people are used to conventional questions, so they can make up
What is
conventional answers.
Right,
yeah,
right.
yeah. Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
Where do you see yourself? And no, if you're on a moon and you had a wrench and a ball, what would you build? I'm looking for creativity here, guys.
Did you
right?
see the internship? If you're a nickel in a blender.
Oh yeah, yep.
Love it.
Come on.
What?
So all in. Where else can everybody find you? And you got your busy season coming up. So what's the call to action for everybody watching?
Follow our Instagram. I think we do exciting Instagram stories, and we have our 2 shot
What do you
bunnies,
do?
so they're on it. We post pictures of me dancing to Tupac. We post pictures of the bunnies. We post our flowers. Yeah, so it's pretty fun to watch us on Instagram. I swear we should have our reality show one day. So we do that. You can follow our Facebook, and we're doing a giveaway for you.
Yeah, special giveaway. What's it gonna be?
We are doing 3 $100 arrangements. So
What?
to one person, so you can get them for your anniversary, your birthday, like your significant other's birthday. Maybe your mom wants a Christmas centerpiece. So yeah.
there's the giveaway, guys.
There you go.
Follow her. Thank you so much for joining.
Yeah, of course. It was fun. Thanks for having me.
We'll see you guys episode, what, 30? Yeah. See ya.